following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Give me that gun, Lomax!
Willie? What happened?
You just shot a lieutenant. That's all.
The world is a carousel of color. Wonderful, wonderful color.
Walt Disney presents
The wonderful world of color.
This week, from Walt Disney's Wonderful World of Color, we bring you Willie and the Yank. And now your host, Walt Disney.
You know, I've sometimes wondered, what does it take to make an ordinary man into a soldier? Just dress him up in a uniform and hand him a gun, administer an oath, give him a few weeks of military training? Or, as in our story, suppose you start out with a 15-year-old. Will these things make him into a man and a first-class soldier? Or, in spite of anything, is he still pretty much of a boy? That's one of the many questions that had to be faced a little over 100 years ago when the United States was ripped by the war between the states. Families were torn apart. Boys were expected to become men without taking time to grow up. Loyalties were supposed to be decided according to a line on the map. Now, from these and other related problems comes our story of Willie and the Yank. We bring you now the first of 3 parts. This episode, The Deserter.
Hey, Henry! You missed the whole darn tree!
Henry, you can't hit nothing. You quit it, Starkey. You can't even see that far. Now get that target up there.
A weasel never have to worry robbing your hen house. Hey, Henry, the thing is, you gotta sort of take aim before you pull the trigger.
You do this all the time.
Can't think of nothing better. Got to fire 5 rounds a day or they think we ain't a soldiering.
Huh. My old sergeant would chew me out good if he thought...
Only your first day, Lomax. Things is different here.
Well, I know, but...
What a man wants to do is make the war as comfortable as possible.
What are you waiting for, Willie?
You keep your shirt on, Henry!
What was that?
Picket post. Hey! That ain't bad for a rail.
There. You see? Them fellas ain't as bad as they make out. No matter what old Maddox says. You know, if it wasn't for...
You miserable, scrawny, cotton-picking, little no-account varmint. How many times have I told you not to have no truck with them Yankees across that river?
Well, they yelled first and all I did was answer.
It ain't your business to answer them. It's your business to kill them.
Well, there weren't no battle going on.
No battle my foot. There's been a battle going on with them Yankees ever since Fort Sumter. And don't you two yahoos forget it either. Now, you listen here to me, Private Willie Prentiss. You so much as squeak one word to them Yankees across that river, I'll have you up in front of a summary court-martial so fast your empty little head's gonna spin like a mill wheel. You got that?
Yes, sir.
Don't sir me, I'm a sergeant.
No, sir. No, Sergeant.
Just keep in mind now, this ain't no Sunday sociable at Frying Pan Church.
Where did you say?
Frying Pan Church, sir. Where he come from?
Loudoun County?
Yeah.
Yeah, what? This is an officer. Yeah, what?
Yeah, sir.
How long have you lived in Frying Pan Church, Willie?
All my life, sir.
You know the country?
Yes, sir. I trapped it all. Clean from the Blue Ridge to the Potomac. That's my business, trapping. Sir.
Well, it sure ain't us soldiering. That best be going, Lieutenant. We're mighty late.
I may see you later, Willie.
Yes, sir.
Willie!
Coming out our ears. How about swapping again?
What's he talking about?
They got coffee and no tobacco. They got tobacco and no coffee. Hey, Lomax, you a coffee drinker?
Wait now. You heard what old Maddox said?
Oh, man, I cleaned down to headquarters by now. How much tobacco you got? All right, Henry! Bring your coffee over! Lomax, you get one whiff of that coffee. You'll be ready to swap. Come on. Give me your hand, Lomax.
If we get caught, this is none of my doing.
Just flash up and do like I tell you.
Somebody's coming. It's old Maddox.
Good Christopher. Henry! Henry's back! Lomax!
Starkey! Starkey, pull back!
Ask him to come on over.
He's a Yankee.
Give me that gun, Lomax.
He's a Yankee. He's my enemy.
Give me that gun, Lomax.
What am I doing, Willie Prentiss?
Lieutenant? Lieutenant, sir.
I was doing my duty.
Lieutenant.
I never had my hand on the gun, even. You did it, Willie. You grabbed it out of my hand, and that...
Shut up, Lomax.
They asked me. I'll testify.
I said shut up. He's alive.
Well, that don't make no difference. You shoot officer, you get hung. Old Maddox did say his piece of the trial.
Lieutenant.
And
Please, Lieutenant. Wake up, will you? I didn't mean it, sir. Honest.
I'm going, Willie. I'm going to light out. We don't stand a chance, neither of us.
Go on. Get! Lieutenant?
Willie? What happened?
Please, Lieutenant. Don't die on me. Don't make it worse than it is.
Willie? What's going on over there? Anybody over there? What happened to Willie Prentiss?
You just shot a lieutenant. That's all.
Hey, Willie! What's going on over there?
Henry! Henry, put me across!
Here. Come on, Willie.
Oh, thank you.
Likely found him by now.
Dead, maybe.
Well, it seems like they'd expect a few things like that, taking in boys your age.
Had nothing to do with it how old I am.
Got to make soldiers out of them before they're dry behind the ears.
Now, I don't remember you out shooting me any time.
Boy's right, Henry. I don't recall you getting yourself a Reb, Lieutenant.
Still, it don't seem quite right. Bringing them in when they're too little to fight against and too big to spank. Where do you think you're going, Jimmy?
Back to my own side. I'd rather get hung than talk to death.
Now, just hold on a minute.
You're gonna hang me sooner or later anyhow. Shooting lieutenant and deserting my post. I got no chance in the world.
How are they going to know it wasn't a Yankee raid, huh? We could have captured you, shot the lieutenant. How are they going to know we didn't? Come here, sit down. Sit. Sit down. Now, suppose we help you get started. Head south. You find yourself a brand new Reb army to join up with. As far away from here as you can get.
Well, I don't see how...
Tell him you got captured. Managed to escape. And you couldn't find your old outfit.
We're all gonna end up in a guardhouse, all three of us, just side by side.
Well, here. You want to shoot him then?
Now, wait a minute. There's no reason getting you two in trouble.
Willie, this ain't your war. You got lots more growing up to do. There's lots better places to do it.
I joined up. Didn't nobody make me do it?
You find yourself a tater peeling job in a nice, peaceful army. So far south, you won't even hear... Shh.
It's our relief.
Get down there. Keep out of sight.
Bring tidings, gentlemen. I bring news straight from the fount of wisdom.
Huh?
Company's transferred to the Middle Military Division. Fairfax Courthouse. General Stoughton. Move out next Monday.
Oh?
Hey. Hey, what you got? Tobacco? Real tobacco. Jumping deposit. We're outflanked.
Easy, Webb. Easy, boy. Now, you're gonna keep quiet. You hear me? He's a tame one.
Well, who tamed him?
We did. Willie Prentiss, 1st Virginia.
You know, you was talking about Fairfax Courthouse. That's right near where I come from. House where I was born ain't more than 7 miles away.
The thing we got to do now is get him through to Bedford Forest so he can start making his way south.
Well, how are you going to do that?
I got a plan. It ain't easy. We got to get him out of here tonight.
I could have sworn I saw something fall out of that wagon. I know I saw something. You look over there. come on out of there. You hear me? You haven't got a chance.
Yankee uniform.
Go fetch Ma, he's hurt.
There. Stanley! Willie's hurt. Good Lord.
Willie? Find us something, fetch the doctor.
Now, what do you reckon?
I reckon Willie's hurt. Now, will you fetch Dr. Annette?
Thing I can't figure out.
Never mind now. Go fetch Mr. Chapman. We'll get him up to bed.
Mr. Chapman! Sorry.
Sure, honey.
Mr. Chapman, come quick!
Sam Chapman's been staying with us a few days, Willie. It's all right, son. It's all right.
Ma.
It's going to be all right, Willie. Uncle Ferd will have the doctor here before you know it.
Ma, I gotta tell you.
How long you been like this, Willie?
Yesterday, maybe. Day before, I kind of lost track. Yankee cavalryman.
Just never mind, son. Never mind. This is our Willie, Mr. Chapman. Let's get him into the house.
Yes, ma'am. Easy.
Mind his leg.
They catch him in that Yankee uniform, they'll string him up right
Hush
smart.
up.
It's true. That fella rode with Mosby in a Yankee uniform over to Middleburg. They hung him for a spy. Ma, you reckon
Not
Willie...
another word out of your mouth. Not another word, Homer Prentiss. Now, I want you to listen to me. I want you to get his horse out of sight in the cowshed. Then I want you to hide the tack under the hay in the barn. Do you understand? Now, do as I say.
Jehoshaphat!
Don't try to talk now, son.
I gotta tell
You get him up to bed, and I'll freeze the hot water. But the first thing we got to do is get him out of that miserable uniform.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a graze. Deep, but a graze. Them Yankees can't shoot for a shilling. Good thing, too.
You just lay there, son, and don't worry about a thing, because you're going to be all right.
Yeah, things are just great. Ma, can I come in? Just for a minute, please?
All right, Homer. All right.
They wanted to come see Willie. Hello, Willie.
Homer Prentiss. What have you done? Go spouting around the whole countryside about Willie being home?
I only told Cletus and his two cousins.
Oh.
You really give him thunder, didn't you, Willie? Secret mission, Homer said. In a Yankee uniform. Yankee uniform. For General Stewart?
No, it wasn't for General Stewart. Now, all of you, go on. Go on. Willie's got to get his rest. Now, run along, son. Go on.
Can I take him out to the barn and show him where Uncle Ferd had the Yankee uniform?
Now, Homer Prentiss, you listen to me. Every single one of you listen to me. Don't you ever mention that uniform again. Do you understand? Do you understand? All right. Now, I want you to forget you ever heard anything about it. Here? Now, run along. Run along. Shh. Go.
Must have been headed for Fairfax, huh? Before he got shot?
You think they'd trust him in the first place if he was the kind that talks? I'd figure anything he told me bound to be something he just made up.
Morning.
Morning, Mr. Chapman.
Morning, say. Morning.
Dear Heavenly Father, bless this food to our use and our hearts to thy service. Look down on our boy Willie when he returns to the peril of battle and takes up the sword from his gallant father. Preserve and protect him. Help him to acquit himself with honor. And grant our soldiers the right of the mighty. Amen.
Amen.
When are you going back?
Homer, eat your breakfast.
Well, it's been more than a week, and I only wondered.
I wouldn't rush back, I'll tell you. I was fell at home in 14, and it took a block and tackle to get me back.
Eat hearty, Willie. You're going to cuss yourself out when you get back to that hardtack and sow belly. You know, I believe if the Dark Angel himself offered me a pound of real coffee for my eternal soul, I'd swap.
The Dark Angel got none. The Yankees got it all. Every last bean.
You can swap. Lots of people been doing it. Well, Harley Dunlap's got a whole sack he got from a Yankee picket.
Well, Harley Dunlap can swap if he wants to. But I'd just as soon make mine out of burnt sweet potatoes. Well, speaking of getting back, Willie, I expect you'd like to get word to General Stought about what happened, wouldn't you?
I'll think on it. Doc Burnett says you'll be fit to soldier in no time at all. Then you're going on with your secret mission?
Homer.
Well, he isn't going to stay home all summer, is he?
He'll go back when he's ready.
Well, it would seem sensible to send a message on to the Rappahannock. Of course, I ain't a military man, but...
For a practicing Quaker, I'd say you're mighty military. With all the advice you're handing out.
Willie.
You said it yourself. I'll go back when I'm ready and healed up, and I'll be the one to decide when. And I'll take my own messages to Culpeper, and that's all there is about it.
Willie Prentiss. Now, I don't care whether you're 15 or 50, young man, but I will not have that kind of rudeness at this table. You can apologize to Mr. Chapman, or you can climb right back up those stairs. Do you hear?
I'll be grateful if you'll forgive me. terrible fix. I can't talk about it now. I'm sorry. More I can say.
Willie.
Willie, what is it, son?
Don't ask me no more.
Is there anything we can do, Willie?
Quick, Yankee's coming. You gotta hide Willie.
What? Lee, how'd you know I was here?
Well, I heard it about a week. Oh, just hide him or something.
All right, let's get him upstairs.
Yes.
Now listen, he's been here since Antietam on parole. You got that?
Yes.
Homer.
Hey, Antietam.
That's right. Colonel Galladay, 33rd Virginia.
Got no papers?
Never mind, we'll take care of that. Homer, I want you to get that Yankee horse out of the barn and get it into the woods. You understand me? Okay, step right. Hurry up.
Is he coming?
Not yet. All right, climb out of those clothes. Hurry along now. Working Quaker has to be prepared for almost anything these days, Willie. Let's see, William Prentiss. Private. 33rd Virginia. Sharpsburg. You best move along, Willie. Colonel E. C. Galladay. 18 September 1862. I kept these handy, too. Now listen to me, Willie. You're only bound to tell your unit. 33rd Virginia, Colonel Galladay. You understand me? Now, those papers will get you by 4 out of 5 times. It's that 5th time you're going to have to watch 'em. Play it fast and sassy with him, you hear me? So long, boy.
Ride a horse that hard, you must have been in a big hurry to get here.
A young lady doesn't dawdle when she rides alone. Not since you Yankees moved in.
You came from where?
Fairfax.
Why'd you come?
I came to see my Aunt Sarah, my cousin Willie, my cousin Homer, and my Uncle Ferd. Is there a rule against that, Sergeant?
$5 for breakfast, Mrs. Prentiss?
Homer's out feeding the chickens, and my oldest boy, Willie, is upstairs in bed. He can't get up for too long at a time. He was wounded at the Battle of Antietam.
Those 2 and you 2, that makes 4. And don't try to tell me you've been here long enough to set a plate.
Well, of course, there's Sam Chapman now. He's off making calls. He's the Quaker minister.
Chapman. I'll talk to Willie.
I'll show you up.
These men, I'd rather do it alone.
Antietam was a lot of war for a boy your size. What outfit you say you were with?
33rd Virginia.
You have it hot and heavy?
Yes, sir.
Uncle Sir and a sergeant. Yankee besides. They do that in your army?
Bad habit of mine.
Sergeant can't stay mean if he gets served all the time. Fruits of Solitude, William Penn. Say, you don't suppose Mr. Chapman really is a Quaker now, do you, Johnny? Good Quaker books. You know, they tell me there ain't a bookstore in Richmond got any Quaker books since Mosby started riding. 2 big shortages. Quaker books and hospitals. You hold real still. You really are hurt, aren't you? You know, over to Middleburg, there's a hospital full of the sorriest invalids you ever saw. You can fork a horse and ride like thunder come nightfall. Getting so a man can't trust anybody. Can I see your parole papers, Johnny? Thanks, Johnny, and you get well real soon. When you get exchanged back, you pick yourself a boy-sized fight instead of an Antietam. Hope you'll excuse us, ma'am. We ain't trying to upset people. Wait off! Mosby man we found wearing a federal uniform.
I already told you, I'm not a Mosby man, never have been.
If you have any respect for the truth, you can't say you found him wearing it.
That's right.
Thing is, after I was took prisoner, my old uniform was so wore out and full of holes, it wasn't fit to be seen in, so they give me this one to wear.
Johnny.
And I tried to escape and I got shot.
No, it don't matter. It don't matter what he was. Now, the fact is that boy's in no shape to ride out of here and open up that wound again.
Now, he should have thought about that before he got shot. What were you doing anyhow, huh? Out raiding some poor federal picket post, sneaking up point blank in one of their uniforms?
No, I told you. All I was trying to do is just get away.
All right, let me tell you something, all of you. The longer you try and help Mosby and his men, it's going to get worse for you. You're just making it harder on yourselves and everybody else.
Including the Yankees, mostly?
Well, don't you worry about us, miss.
I really didn't intend to.
All right, Willie, let's move.
Willie?
Stay with the prisoner. Go.
Mosby! It's Mosby! Mosby himself! No question about it! Bloom in his hat, dogs, pistols in the hand! Decent, law-abiding man can't go down the road with his wagon without them crazy reps coming. Go get him, boys! Go get him! You're on the side of right!
I tell you, boy, did you ever see a war like this in your life? Captain, if you'd have come 1 minute later, 1 minute, they'd have dragged my wagon off and got everything I had in here.
What you know?
I know one thing. They's after my liquor.
Liquor?
Yeah.
You wouldn't josh me now, would you? I thought you fellas quit carrying this stuff.
Well, Captain, fella's got to make a living.
Now take your guns and horses. Own your boots. And naturally the prisoner.
Wish you'd tell me where we're going.
Well, you'll find out soon enough. Who? Matter of fact, right now. You two know each other?
I get my way, we're gonna grind you up for cat meat. Move! Willie Prentiss!
Yes, sir.
You don't throw a sergeant!
We're gonna go see.
John Singleton Mosby. Lieutenant Mosby, sir?
Well, Willie Prentiss. You disarm him, Sergeant?
I'd like to dishead him, sir.
By the time I get through with him, he might just welcome that.
About what happened, sir. I'm sorry.
You know what I ought to do with you, boy? I ought to send you back to your unit. Let them hang you as a deserter.
Yes, sir.
You realize that's what you deserve, don't you?
Yes, sir. Only it wasn't as bad as it looks.
That's not for you to decide.
No, sir.
Can you think of anyone in the world that's got more problems than you do right now, Prentiss?
No, sir.
Well, there is. For instance, my job. My job is to make it so hot for the Yankees that they'll put more men to watching me than General Lee has south of the river here. To do that right, I need a guide. A man who knows the country.
Sir, could I say something?
Most everyone old enough to ride is already off to war, or too old to do me any good.
Sir?
And the only young man I can find in a hurry who really knows this country isn't a man at all. He's a deserter who makes friends with the enemy and did his level best to kill me the first day we ever met.
You mean me, sir?
Unfortunately, yes.
Boy, we need someone who knows this back country, not just the roads and byways.
Where do you think I did my trapping?
We know where you did your trapping. That's why you're here.
Well, Prentiss, what's it going to be? You want to be hanged now and get it over with? Or have you got the guts to stick it out and fight with me?
If you want me to, sir, I mean,
I'm going to tell you something, boy. The first time you let me down, you'll wish you'd have been hanged.
Yeah.
Sir!
Sir!
take a message south, sir. To General Fitzhugh Lee. Tell him I found a man to serve as my guide. And we'll start recruiting Yankee horses immediately.
Yes, sir.
Walt Disney's Wonderful World of Color has been brought to you by